Okay, so let me turn this up. This is really crazy. Aliens Attack Village in Peru by Timothy Alberino. Watch this.
There's no blood.
I'm going to add a comment. It's a comment that I have already typed out more than once.
That are all over
and at this point, I have copied it
There's no burn marks
because it keeps getting deleted.
see on here, and you can even see the scalp line where the fatty tissue is.
Exactly.
It's very interesting. I've commented it about 30 times and it keeps getting deleted.
A person who's completely
0 seconds ago.
Very, very heavy weight.
And you can see we're at newest. And my comment is the newest. So it should go in order.
Criminal investigators who are here.
I can say that the
8, 9, 12, 12, 12. Yeah.
This particular video was
going in order.
Right.
Watch this.
There he is.
Yeah.
This particular video was uploaded
Gone.
on YouTube on August 2nd. So this
Gone.
may be very recent, and it may in fact be directly related to the incident in the village. These villagers were being terrorized by these ostensibly extraterrestrial beings. I mean, that's just...
See, this guy, at least,
grotesque. I've never seen anything like that before.
Isn't it? Total idiot.
And
this action isn't allowed. Look, they won't let me reply.
These entities, face peelers.
Okay.
And I think we are, in my opinion, again, for all we know, this could be a hoax. I don't know, but my gut feeling is that this is not a hoax. This is real, and we are looking at a human mutilation as opposed to a cattle mutilation. We are looking at a human mutilation.
I want to say that he appears to have some sort of a burn here on his right shoulder.
Yeah. Comment added.
Bruising along his left that you can see from the chest to this shoulder. It almost looks like this arm was out of socket, but the body moves really weird whenever it's limp and dead. So there's some sort of another injury. You can see the color tone right here is different. If it was hit by a radiation.
And that one deleted.
I don't know
Watch, I'll add another one.
That can do this. I mean, that steam would do that. Steam can melt you right down to the bone, but that would be a third-degree burn, and even so, you would still see blackening. Possibly, you would still see blackening along the epidermis, and you're not really seeing that. You can see where most likely this is a pool of blood where he's been laying down at when the body is. When the body dies, the blood will pool where the body is
refresh.
Flat at. All right, so you can see most likely.
And there's just the one that I only added 4 seconds ago because it keeps getting deleted.
Right here. So
but all the other comments that believe it and go along with it are still there.
But once again, that's a cut.
So tell me that they are not trying to mind control us.
But done to a human being.
I come here with the truth.
Now, there's extra compression going on through Zoom. The video is actually a little bit clearer on YouTube. So there's some extra compression going on. And people say, well, why is it so pixelated and so forth? Because we have a crappy cell phone filming another crappy cell phone. That's why. So you're looking at an image that isn't very high res to begin with, that was apparently filmed by a Peruvian. I say a Peruvian because I can see her sitting there.
So watch. We're going to refresh.
In the video,
and they're all gone.
Showing somebody
gone.
That, again, presumably
magic.
She took or somebody else took and showed it to her. So this is quite astounding. Again, we don't know if this is real. This could, for all we know, this could be a movie prop. Somebody's going to say, "Oh, this is from a movie," and put a link in the comments. Okay, but I think again, to illustrate what we mean by what these jungle folk mean by pelacaras, I think we're looking at what they mean by the face peelers. This is at the very least, I think, a good illustration of what face peelers do. And we very well may, to reiterate, we very well may be looking at the result of an attack by a so-called pelacara, face peeler.
This
So
action
let's talk
isn't
about some of the
allowed.
things
Why?
that are very, very intriguing regarding this incident that happened in this village in Alto Nanay. One thing that stood out to me right away when I began to research this incident is that the villagers are claiming that these entities are over 2 meters tall. Specifically, they're describing them as being around 7 feet tall. So that rings a bell immediately because we referenced the Vegas incident.
Won't even let me
During that
reply to
Vegas
the
incident
people.
that happened
Like,
last
put
month. I believe it was last month, correct? No, it was the end of May. It was
let me
not the
go
last, the
to
very
one that
last
already
day,
has
night
replies.
of May, I believe, is when it occurred.
Right.
The first hours of June, I think, is when that happened. And those people described very tall alien beings. And I think the one kid said 10 feet tall, another one said 8. I saw some footage from the Vegas event. By the way, the jury's out in my mind on the Vegas event, the Vegas incident. I don't know if those guys are telling the truth. I don't know if they were embellishing, if they were confabulating. But I'm just going to tell you, my gut feeling is that they're telling the truth and that there was some sort of a non-human entity stalking around in their backyard. In fact, I'll go so far as to say that there is a particular, and I wish we had it ready to queue up.
Much.
We didn't want to bother to take time to find it, but I'm sure many of you have seen this already. There is a particular
Watch, I'll do it again.
That has been extracted from the news channel's video that they took.
Whoops.
Remember,
That's not
they
what I
were
meant to
walking
do.
to the backyard.
It's hard to do it
During
looking
this
through a
news
phone.
broadcast,
Okay.
they're walking in the
Here.
backyard with these gentlemen
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to
called
go
911
there.
with these
Right there.
aliens in their backyard. So they're walking into the backyard and they shut the cameras off. And before they shut the cameras off, you can see the forklift. This isn't like a regular backyard with grass. These people
So first of all, it won't even allow me to highlight their name. It like goes away.
Almost like a
You know, usually it'll have it. It'll be highlighted a little bit
They have forklift
when
bathrooms,
you
some
try and
other-
respond,
some
but
other
it won't
things.
let me do that. Why does
And
my
you can
phone
see
keep
the
doing
forklift
that?
in the
Jesus,
background.
just
Now I want to. There's two things
refresh,
I
and
want
it's
to,
gone.
I want
So
people
again,
to just
tell me
remind
that
right
they're
away.
not
Don't think about that fake CGI,
trying
alleged
to
camera
make us
footage of that
believe
alien
one thing or
creature.
another.
That was totally fake CGI garbage. And don't think about the video of
See, watch.
the up close of the
And
fence
this,
with
it's gone.
allegedly
I'm gonna go
an
real
alien
fast and
creature
see if I
looking
can
for
do it. I
crabs or
probably
whatever.
can't.
I'm not referencing those two
That's
videos. There's another video where somebody zooms in on the forklift, and you can see. Now, is the video real? I don't know. Is there CGI in there? Was it edited? I don't know. But you can see a large gray alien being sort of ducking behind the forklift, but you can clearly see his bulbous head and black eyes, and you can see his head move.
Haha, I did it. I just had to press the send fast enough. Now, here's another strange thing. If I go to my activity, my comments aren't showing up. Oh, it finally showed up because I was able to tag him. My comments aren't showing up in my activity. 4:21 p.m. That is the last one that's showing up, which was a comment on Charles Perallo's post. 2:56 a.m. It went through, y'all, and look. Let's see. Is it still there? Gone. Gone. Oh, that is fucked up. Oh, man. I'm going to have to post this video and see what happens if YouTube is going to take it down or what they're going to do. Because something is going on. Just saying, y'all, go check out the major news sources in Peru because it is not true. It's not true. Please slow down this video and read my comment because they're tricking y'all.
With the same characteristics, the same features, the
Just
bulbous
saying.
head, the
Bye.
almond-shaped eyes.